fans of all genders and all ages, welcome to the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of Storm Hockey and the 2023 18U Invitational Home Tournament in memory of Matthew Bice, number 55. The Salmon River Ice Hockey Association would like to remind you once again, we are a parent-led group of volunteers, and your assistance in helping to keep the arena clean is greatly appreciated. Warming blankets have been provided in the bleacher section of the arena. Please remember to fold and return those blankets to their appropriate receptacles at the conclusion of this game. And in this competition, we have the visiting team wearing the blue sweaters, led by head coach Ben DeLuca, the Cicero Chill. And at this time, I'd like to direct your attention to the Chill players, specifically number 10, Caleb DeLuca. Today is Caleb's birthday! Happy birthday, Caleb! They will be playing against the home team in the white sweaters, led by Coach Derek Goodenough and head coach Jerry J.B. Brown, your Salmon River Storm! The Cold Front Cafe is open, filled with delicious, delectable delights to satisfy your nutritional needs. Candy, soda, hot coffee, hot chocolate, and home hot crock pot meals available for you, including Dan-Dalin's famous cheesy bacon potato soup. It's delicious. Now, let's play some hockey! And here we go. They did over here. They had this sign up, and they all sang to me.
And then Pat wants to buy that fishing raffle. He said you saw
Okay.
it, but
Yeah.
where is it?
The Cold Front Cafe. I don't know. They're supposed to have the tickets down there. Yeah, in the cafe. Yep. Hey, Brody, how are you? This is a precursor to this afternoon's championship game. It will be these same two teams. I'm not sure why we didn't call this one the championship. So there's the face-off. Bryce Goodenough on the ice, missed yesterday, all of yesterday, because of lacrosse. He's got his priorities straight, and here's some hockey. Ward fires that puck in. Murcia catches it, brings it back to the point, drops it off, shot fired from the point, glove save, William Francisco. Salmon River in white going from left to right to begin this game. Cicero in blue going from right to left. Brody, today is my birthday, buddy. Just so you know. I figured you should know that. The boys sang happy birthday to me before they got on the ice. It was very sweet. Henry misses that at the point. Pooler brings that puck in, centering pass to Dalin, doesn't make it to him. Nate Ward picked that puck off, sends that out into the neutral zone. Mason Warren's leaning to try to keep that puck away. Taking it to the corner, Jaden Romig. Romig gives it to Jonas Osterley. Osterley sends it around. Caleb DeLuca, another birthday boy, firing that puck and missing the net. Tyler Brown battling for that puck in the slot, trying to get it out. Osterley grabs it, fires it around, and that is stuffed in behind Francisco as he searched for it. Jaden Romig with the opening goal. Yeah, Brody, I'm old enough. How's that? The big 4'8", dude. Cicero goal scored by number 21, Jaden Romig. assisted by number 9, Jonas Osterley, 21 from 9. Time of the Chill goal, 0.56. And the Chill lead, 1-0. That is an offsides. Of a face-off at center ice. Dylan Buskey squaring up against David Stern. Salmon River hoping David Stern gets confused and shoots on his own net, since he's been teammates with everyone else on the Salmon River team for quite some time. Puck goes into the corner. Freeman battling for it against Ballou. Ballou wrapped up back behind the net. Gets tossed down to the ice by Devin Freeman. Freeman grabs that puck, rips it around on the near side. And that goes all the way down the length of the ice for an icing. And that'll bring the faceoff back down next to Justin Drake. Yeah, it looked like a rebuilding year for you, Brody. So Camillus may have a good snowbelt team next year. This puck comes out into the neutral zone, collected by Colin Whitmore. Whitmore sends it all the way across to Stern. Stern sends it over the blue line and gets hit up against the boards by Casey Wilson. Salmon River from the corner. Oh, and Whitmore is down. Whitmore got hit on his shoulder. That was a hard check by Wilson. It was at the boards, and there's no glass there, so Colin may have caught himself on that ledge. Though he's holding his left side. It was cold in here yesterday. Is your jacket on? Coach is going out, attending to Colin on the ice. I got hit on the left side, left front side. I hope it's not his collarbone. Oh, my apologies. That's not Colin Whitmore. That's David Stern that's over there. Sorry, the way he was laying down on the ice, I thought that was Nate, but that's right. That was David that got hit by Casey Wilson. David and Casey started playing together 12, 13 years ago as mites right here on this ice. Coach DeLuca out there tending, as well as Sean Stern. Both Salmon River coaches out there as well. Again, they both coached David ever since he was a wee little kid. So David has his helmet off. He does not look comfortable. He's laying on his back. So they're talking with David. Coach Call coming out there as well. Coach Call is an EMT with Guilfoyle Ambulance Corps in the North Country. Sherry Stern going around to check on David as well. So, and I believe she's here to talk to David, try to get him up off the ice. David's going to leave the ice, I'm sure. So David is helped to his feet, and he is going to skate off the ice with some assistance. I'm sure that hurts. They're holding that left arm. Oh, so, boy, we sure hope that's not his collarbone. Yeah, David's in some pain for sure. All right, so David has been helped off. All of the coaches have left the ice. Nope. Jerry Brown's still out there, as well as a Cicero coach. Looks like that's Trampus Henry, perhaps. Oh, and Coach DeLuke is out there as well. So there's the face-off in the neutral zone. Battle for that puck, Cicero controlling it. Bork takes that puck, fires it in on net, stopped by Francisco. Rebound comes out to Sheffick. He sends that into the corner. Tyler Brown over there is poking at that puck. Owen Bibbins trying to get that out. Coming over is Braden Walker. Couldn't get it. Driving that puck back in, Devin Freeman takes that puck to the middle. Mason Warrens fires that out. And that's going to go down the length of the ice. Cameron Call pulled back from it, and they still call that an icing. He was one step away. I thought they would have let that one go. Face off to the left side of Francisco. Bibbins wins it, draws it back. Francisco grabs that puck and covers it up. We'll do that face off again. Bork and Bibbins one more time. Bibbins leaning, guarding that puck. Walker takes it, sends it back around behind the net. Grady Peterson goes down in the slot. Puck sent up. Ward holds it at the blue line. Loses it. Comes behind him. It's in the neutral zone. Walker lost that puck for a second. Regains it. Sends it forward. Boucher sends that puck back into the Salmon River zone. Warrens pops it out. Sheffick sends it in. Battling for that puck against Walker. That's going to be an offsides. Thank you, Jenna. I appreciate it. Cicero leads 1-0, 12-12 to go in this first period. Cicero wins this faceoff. Nate Ward takes his time, fires that all the way across for Henry. Henry dumps that puck in deep, glove down by Tyler Brown. Brown over the goal line, sends that puck up along. Henry stops it at the blue line, but in the neutral zone. Sent it forward, and Osterley tried to catch it to avoid the offsides, but couldn't. Offsides is the call. Neutral zone faceoff. Bryce Goodenough on the ice going against Osterley. Osterley wins, drives that puck forward. Comes along the blue line over to the side wall. Fires it forward behind the net for Jaden Romig. Romig takes that puck to the corner. Centering pass goes tipped and goes high all the way to the near corner. Ward stepping up. Plays that puck around. Romig on the far side. Romig cutting across to the middle center point. Romig fires that forward. Blocked by Goodenough. Goes back behind the net. Caleb DeLuca takes it around. DeLuca at the hash mark, drops it off to the point for... and there goes Pooler, taking that puck away. Pooler coming into the slot, and that gets stick-checked by Henry. Henry regains control, gives that puck to Ward. Nate Ward over the blue line, coming wide left, fires that shot, save Francisco, rebound to Romig, sends it to the middle for DeLuca. DeLuca with the whiffy-poo, fires forward. Pooler grabs that puck, and he's going to send that in, and that's going to ice. Dan-Dalin was trying to take off, looking for a breakout pass, but couldn't get past Osterley fast enough, and Pooler just flung it all the way down for the break and play. Face-off will be on the right side of William Francisco. Osterley and Buskey lined up for the face-off. Buskey wins, draws that back to the corner. Ballou tries sending it up along the boards for Logan Peterson. Gets blocked by Whitmore. Whitmore loses it behind him, and Logan couldn't get it out. Battling for it, though, is Ballou. Ballou gets it up to Peterson. Logan over the blue line, moving forward. Loses that puck. He comes back into the neutral zone. Corralled by Casey Wilson. Wilson, short pass goes nowhere. Resigno takes it away for the Chill. Resigno, cross pass through the neutral zone to Whitmore. Whitmore plays it, sends it all the way to the corner. Wilson goes back to play on that puck. Gets that out through the neutral zone. Cameron Call's going to chase it down, and he's going to have to play on that. Oh, no, he's not. I thought they waved off the icing. I thought I heard them say no, but I guess that's wasn't an official that I heard. Icing is the call. Face off to the left side of Francisco. Buskey driving it forward. Comes out to Call at the point. Call sends it up to Resigno. Resigno dumps that puck in and around. Grabbed by Osterley behind the goal line. Osterley coming up on the near side. Loses that to Ballou. Ballou can't get it to anybody, though. Resigno battling against Logan Peterson. Peterson loses that battle. Puck goes to the corner. Stolen by Wilson. Wilson rips that puck all the way around. Hits the Zamboni door and comes back. Wilson swing and a miss. It's Ballou. Swings and misses. Grabs that puck on the second try. Sends it all the way around for Logan Peterson. Peterson loses it as he comes out over the blue line. Puck gets dropped off by Resigno to Freeman. Freeman all the way across. Taken away by Walker. Walker retreating back to his corner. Snaps it off the boards for Grady Peterson in the neutral zone. Peterson brings it back in. Whitmore with the shot. Deflected off a stick. Up into the netting it goes. We'll have a face-off to the left side of William Francisco. Bibbins and Bork. Bork wins that faceoff. Driving in, centering pass. Shot, Sheftick, save. Francisco. Rebound swept out. Ward takes it, fires it all the way in, goes to the corner. Boucher picks it up at the hash mark, dumps that puck back in, backing around behind the net. Near side, hash mark pulled out by Grady Peterson. Not able to clear. Boucher holds it. Mason Warrens tumbles to the ground, gets that puck, clears it out into the neutral zone. Goes off the skates of Bork. Back to the blue line. Boucher collects it in front of his own net. Boucher coming up on the far side through the neutral zone over the blue line. Boucher trying to make a move. Gets beaten by Braden Walker. Walker coming up over the blue line. Shot fired. Saved by Drake. Puck comes to the corner. Near side. Battle for it by Walker. Walker pressed up against the boards. Bibbins goes down. Puck comes up. Sheftick trying to play it. He touches it, and we're going to get a penalty against Nate Ward. Interference is the call on Ward. Waiting for the minute to go up on the clock, and on the clock they go. Here's the face-off to the left side of Drake. Cicero penalty, number 31, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 31, 2 minutes interference. Time of the minor penalty, 6:15. That puck fired in by Warren, saved by Drake. Collected in the corner by the Chill. They fire this puck out, goes off the glass, up high, bounces down. It's going to go on net, played on by Francisco. Tyler Brown takes that puck, sends it up off the boards for Pooler. Pooler moving forward, gets that puck around Romig. Centering pass goes to nobody but Jonathan Henry. He sends that the length of the ice on just wide of the net. Francisco guarding the post, lets it go by. Icing is the call. It'll bring the face-off back down to the right side of Drake. Good enough, in for the face-off. Draws that puck back to Pooler. Pooler battling for it on the side. Osterley all over him. Takes that puck away. Gives it to Henry. Henry off the boards to Romig. Romig sends it up for DeLuca. DeLuca touches it forward. Warrens is going to get to it first in the corner. Warrens with it. Pressing up against the boards to try to keep it away from Romig. Sends it up along the side. Comes out for Goodenough. Goody skating through the neutral zone. Over the blue line. Advancing forward. Not able to turn to the forehand. Goes in. Centering pass. Pooler misses. Oh, Wilson picks that up at the point. Fires that in. Save by Justin Drake. Pooler got confused by how pretty the bow was on that gift that was given to him by Goodenough and missed. Goodenough lining up for the face-off again. Pulls that puck back for Pooler against the boards. He snaps it off. It goes to the corner. Goody picks it up behind the goal line. Goes behind the net. Comes up near side. Trying to get out into the slot. That gets poked away by Romig. Out into the neutral zone it goes. Corralled by Casey Wilson. Wilson sends it back near side for Goodenough. Goodenough curls around over the blue line. Drops it off for Braden Walker. Walker stepping up inside the circle. Shot short side. Gloved by Justin Drake. He reached out past the post. I mean, had he let that go, it would have gone behind the net. So, that was cool and all. But he caught it in his glove. But then he danced over. He, did his own version of the goalie gritty, so we got confused. Face-off goes to the corner. Walker not able to get it. Henry fires it all the way around on the far side. Held in at the point by Ballou. Fires it forward. Goodenough couldn't get that shot off. Comes out. Ballou misses it. Here comes Caleb DeLuca. DeLuca at the goal line. Drops it back for Romig. Shot fired. And that gets saved by William Francisco. Face off to the left side of Francisco. Face off won by Oshley. Sends it over to the boards. Dallin got a piece of it. Loses it. Coming up is Warren. Sends that puck into the neutral zone. Coming over Oshley to pull it off the boards. Oshley spinning around. Chased by Pooler. Teams are even. Oshley crossed over the center line. Fires it on net. Save Francisco. Rebound comes up. Fielded by Romig at the circle. Romig comes back behind the net. Near side. Hash mark. Drops it off at the point for Ward. Fires it. Hits the leg pad of Riley Ballou. Comes to Dallin. Dallin snaps it up, and he hit Hunter Hall's bare hand on the boards. Puck comes out. Here's Goodenough. Goodenough coming in. Shot. Goal! Bryce Goodenough. Bailey Dallin with another assist of the weekend. Salmon River goal scored by number 23, Bryce. So nice, you gotta say it twice. Bryce Goodenough. Assisted by number 88, Adam Pooler. From 22, Bailey Dallin. 23 from 88 from 22. Time of the Storm goal, 8:42. Oshley sends that up to Resigno, sends that across. Hit by Whitmore. Tipped away behind the net. Out in front. Moved to the side by Buskey. Buskey coming over to play on it. Goes down. Freeman sends that puck in deep behind the net. Grabbed by Brown. Brown rifles it around. Freeman again at the point. Sends it forward. Resigno grabs it at the hash mark. Puts it behind the net for Whitmore. Whitmore's got to chase after it at the far corner. He gets taken out by Logan Peterson. Puck comes up to the point. Ripped on by Cameron Call. Off the backboards. Warnes plays it. Warnes taking it back to the corner. Sends it all the way around. Far side. Missed by Peterson. And Call is going up to the box for unsportsmanlike. I think he was chirping at the bench. That's the only thing I can think of. All right, Caitlin. That was a nice pass by Bailey off the boards to set that whole thing up. Oh, he's just got a 10-minute. Oh, good. Cicero penalty, number 15. 10-minute unsportsmanlike misconduct. Number 15, 10 minutes, unsportsmanlike misconduct. Time of the penalty, 9:55 on number 15. And that puck goes out of play. Off the face-off, Walker tries shoveling it through. Goes off of Osterley to Freeman. Freeman brings that out into the neutral zone. Forced wide by Warnes going in. Freeman in the slot. Shot and a goal. Devin Freeman. His first goal of the weekend. Wondering if Osterley gets the assist or not. No, he does not. Cicero still reveling from Freeman's goal. They're not sure how to set up again. Official not liking the late walk-up. Tosses the center. Gets a new one. Cicero goal scored by number 78, Devin Freeman. Unassisted. Number 78, unassisted. Time of the chill goal, 10-16. Cicero playing that puck in their zone. Fires it high, gloved by Walker. Drops down. Ward rips a shot from the neutral zone. Misses. Held in on the far side by DeLuca. DeLuca at the goal line. Centering pass for Romig. He flicks it forward. Scooped up off the ice by William Francisco. Faceoff will be to the left side of William. Good enough. Coming in to square up against Bork. Bork pushes it forward. Puck goes to the corner for Ballou. Ballou plays it off the bounce, gets it over to Dalin. Dalin spears at it, gets it to Pooler. Pooler sends it around behind Henry. Pooler at the blue line. Pooler going in, centering pass. Oh, and it goes right at the goalie, and Drake pokes it away from Bryce. Good enough. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Sheftick sends it around Wilson. Wilson putting the blocker on. Sheftick getting that shot off, goes wide, back behind the net. Wilson spinning around in the corner, playing it off the boards. Runs into Bork, reclaims control, comes out, gets that pass, sends it over for Dalin. Dalin misses it, and that's going to be an icing. Oh, it was just behind Bailey's rear skate, and he couldn't get his stick over in order to get a piece of it. Bailey said he's going to get his father a goal for his birthday. We'll see what happens. He didn't get a goal for his own birthday. Face-off. Driven forward by Bork. Sent around by Wilson. Comes out. Good enough. Gets a piece of it. Good enough chasing after it. Gets that out to Pooler. Pooler driving that puck forward. Stopped by Nate Ward. He returns that to the neutral zone. Goes all the way across. Dalin skating over against Boucher. Boucher getting to that puck first. Cutting to the middle. Gets collapsed upon. That puck comes harmlessly to Riley Ballou. Ballou skating up through the neutral zone, crossed over to the middle at the blue line, goes wide, shot, save, Justin Drake. Rebound comes out to the hash mark, reached on by Wilson, nothing doing. Osterley running into his own player, sends that across for Whitmore, gets it a little too close to Colin, he can't get his stick on it. Colin regains control, comes around behind the net at the dot, loses it. Good enough, rips it around far side for Bailey Dalin. Dalin tried popping that out to Pooler, misses him. Hits Whitmore, a single eight instead of the double eights. Wilson pokes that puck away, comes out to the point. Ward fires it, slapped down by Goodenough, goes off the pad of Francisco, and that gets ripped down the length of the ice by Riley Ballou for the icing, and allow the Storm to get a line change on the offense and defense, as well as the chill, changing everybody except for Osterley and Ward. And we'll have a face-off down at the Salmon River end of the ice. 2:20 to go in the opening period. Buskey in for the face-off against DeLuca. Puck comes back, ripped in by Osterley, misses the net. Ward from the point, shot fired, save Francisco, and he gobbles that puck up. We'll have a face-off on a stick side, the right side of William Francisco. 2:11 to go in the opening period. Cicero leads 2-1. Osterley and Buskey waiting for Logan Peterson to come back fully dressed. Buskey pulls that puck back, goes to Warnes. Warnes gives it to Jack Haynes. Haynes can't get it out. Ward fires it, misses the net, goes to the corner. DeLuca chasing after it. Stick check by Logan Peterson. Goes to Buskey. Buskey off the boards into the neutral zone. Freeman returns it back to Osterley. Osterley comes back. Oh, through the slot. Toe drag. Pass. Brown. Making him look a little foolish on that one. Puck goes in, save by Francisco. Brown recovers to block the puck like he meant to do it all along. Face-off, DeLuca sends it to the boards. Brown comes over, sends it up, held in by Freeman. DeLuca there. Peterson trying to get it out, comes right back. I'm sorry, Osterley, back to Osterley. Osterley at the blue line, loses it. And here comes Logan Peterson coming in. Can't get that shot off. He's ridden to the ground like a horse at the fair. And Peterson goes into the goalie. Drake is going to be all right. Freeman's going to go to the box for interference. Oh, it's a penalty shot. Woo! Penalty shot called. That is a shooting penalty on Devin Freeman. We have a penalty shot coming up for the Salmon River Storm. Logan Peterson taking the shot. What did he say the penalty was for? He just, yeah. So he was in a shooting motion for the penalty. There are only like 3 penalties that could be called for the shot. Holding's one of them. I don't think slash is. Yeah, I don't remember what they are, but it's not every penalty. But he was trying to get a shot off and he couldn't. Here goes Logan Peterson. Shot and a save, Justin Drake. Little extravagant on the celly. Huh? He did? So nice save, Justin Drake. Face off to the left side of Drake. Off the face off. Oh, and Jack could not get that shot off. Jack Haynes sends that back around. Freeman in the corner, trying to play that puck out. Warren stepping up to get a piece of it. Sends it over to the middle. It goes up in the air. Down, drop, picked up by Romig in a neutral zone. He penetrates in, passes it. Freeman shot, save Francisco. Rebound, Freeman, goal. It is now 3-1 in favor of the Chill. Cicero goal scored by number 78, Devin Freeman. Number 78, time of the Chill goal, 13:52. Less than 1 minute of play remaining in the first period. Less than 1 minute remaining. Wilson grabs that puck, rips it in deep, goes around at the corner. At the hash mark, played on by Bibbin, sends it back. Good enough centering pass. Grady Peterson not able to get it. Puck comes all the way out. Ballou hustles back to get it before Ward can get there. Ballou sends it over near side, comes off the boards, held in by Bork, coming out with it. Wilson to good enough. Walker fires that shot, deflected away by Henry. To the corner it goes. Walker trying to send it out. Bibbins from his knee, swinging at that puck. not able to get any of it. Puck comes out and across. Wilson slaps it down, goes right back to Boucher. Boucher drops it back for Jonathan Henry. Henry with it in his own end of the ice 10 seconds ago. Challenged by Grady Peterson. Henry has to send this forward. Gets through. Boucher chasing it at the corner. Passes it across. Goes off a Walker skate to the corner. And that's where this period's going to end. Hooking penalty at the end on Bibbins, I think. We'll find out who goes in. Yeah, it was on Bibbins. And that concludes our first period of play here on the final day of the 18U Salmon River Home Invitational Tournament in memory of Matthew Bice, number 55. The Cold Front Cafe is open and is the location you need to go to pick up your raffle ticket for this year's traveling raffle. $5 and you can get a chance to win a drift boat fishing trip with Captain Rick Mick on Dreamcatcher's fishing trips. I forget the name of it. But Rick Mick is an awesome captain, always catching fish with his left hand, with his right hand. Sometimes he uses both hands. Fill up your drift boat with fish with Captain Rick Mick. Get your raffle ticket at the Cold Front Cafe, only $5 each. Cicero with that puck back in their zone, coming out through the neutral zone. Osterley weaving his way through, tried to get that backhand. Baloo blocks him, goes to the forehand shot and a save. William Francisco at the corner, sends it back to the point. Salmon River on the is shorthanded. At the end of the first period, Salmon River penalty, number 4, 2-minute minor for hooking. Number 4, 2 minutes hook. Time of that penalty, 15:00. DeLuca squaring up against Goodenough. Goodenough draws that puck back. Baloo sends it around back behind the net. Held at the point by Ward. Ward fires it across to the corner. Corralled by Baloo. Baloo coming up on the near side. Tried to get that puck out. Took 2 tries. Comes back to him. Riley sends that puck in deep, chasing after it. Ward takes it back behind the net. He's got Baloo all over him. Baloo's stick is caught in Ward's shorts. Puck comes out. Baloo picks it up. Pooler with that puck. Pooler trying to send it back to Baloo. Baloo just regained control of his stick, though. And that puck gets sent up along the boards out for Romig. Jaden coming in, and that's an offsides. DeLuca led the way, but Jaden had the puck. $13:51 to go in the first period. 52 seconds remaining in the penalty against Owen Bibbins. And we got about 46 seconds to go before Cameron Call is allowed to enter the ice. Whitmore going over the blue line, moving forward, has Pooler on him. Pooler gets that puck away. Warnes goes over to play on it. Whitmore reaches that stick around, pushes that puck forward. Now he sends it back to Henry. Henry can't hold it at the blue line. Goes off his skate over to Devin Freeman. Freeman has 2 goals. Oh, swings in. Duffs that. Goes to Goodenough. Goodenough gets it to Pooler. Pooler battling. Osterley takes that puck away. Osterley sends it out into the neutral zone. Whitmore has it. Whitmore moving forward. Loses that puck just shy of the circle. Turns around, grabs it, dumps it in somewhere. I don't know. And nobody can get that biscuit. Somebody pick up that biscuit. It's Sunday morning. Puck goes in. Kicked up by Brown. Brown sends it high, and that caught the netting. We'll have a face-off. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Off the face-off. Comes back to Ward. Ward can't hold it. Comes into the neutral zone. Logan Peterson attacks that puck. Gets it all the way down. Buskey picks it up. Shot. Glove side. Snagged out of the air by Justin Drake. It was a floater, and Drake had his eyes on that the whole way. Buskey taking that face-off to the right side of Drake. Won by Cicero. Back behind the goal line. Ward looking around. Buskey goes in to challenge. Ward gives it to Osterley at the corner. Osterley collapsed on, but still maintains control of that puck. Jonas coming out through the neutral zone. Puck is swept away. Jack Haynes, late hit on Resigno. And you can't do that and stay on the ice. It was after the whistle. Salmon River penalty, number 15, 2-minute minor for unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 15, 2 minutes unsportsmanlike. Time of the minor penalty, 2:31. Logan Peterson behind the goal line, battling against Ward. Gets that puck out in the middle. Buskey fires, misses. Logan in again, getting that puck, trying to send it up. It's at the hash mark. Coming out with that puck is Jonas Osterley. Passes that puck all the way across to Jaden Romick. Romick gains control, centering pass, shot, save, rebound, shot, save, sticked away. Warnes fires it over to the glass. Romick plays it off of there, drops it back for Freeman. Freeman sends it in deep, goes behind the net. Up to the corner for DeLuca. DeLuca coming out in the slot. Couldn't get to a shooting motion. Drops it off to Ward at the point. Ward penetrating in, centering pass. That gets pushed away by Warnes. DeLuca dropping back to the point. Fires it in! Saved by Francisco. Dances across the goal line. Comes out, and Brown clears the zone. Freeman playing with it in the neutral zone. Now gives it to Ward. Ward sends it all the way across to DeLuca. DeLuca brings it up over the blue line. Stops short. Passes off to Osterley. Osterley dances in. Backhand, forehand shot. Save. And that puck gets cleared by Warnes. 11:09 to go in the second period. What's up, Pat? 40 seconds to go in the player advantage for Cicero. And we have 64 seconds to go before Cameron Call can hit the ice. This puck comes all the way around for Jonathan Henry. Henry plays it, gets it by Grady Peterson. Walker steps up, steals it, goes in as Grady comes out. Couldn't get it to a shooting position in the slot. Puck popped out. Jonas Osterley can't bring it over the blue line. Recoils back, collects it in the neutral zone, penetrates over, and out it comes Casey Wilson driving it. Wilson gets it by Henry. Wilson chasing it down. Ward at the corner, trying to get it away from Casey. Ward and Casey all wrapped up. They go down to the ice. They look like they're wrestling. We got whistles galore, and they're both going to go to the box for incidentals. Or at least Ward is. Incidental minor penalties. Cicero number 31, Salmon River number 4 for a headlock and a suplex. Number 31 and 4, 2-minute minors for roughing. Time of the incidental minor penalties, 4:30. So 1 second remains on the penalty for Owen Bibbins. And it'll be 5-on-5 hockey. The 1 second has expired. And the teams are even. Romig in, shot, goal. Jaden Romig. Just looking to see who that assist came from. Cicero goal scored by number 21, Jaden Romig. Assisted by number 9, Jonas Osterley. 21 from 9. Time of the chill goal, 4:41. Cicero penalty, number 22, 2-minute minor for roughing, I think. Number 22, 2 minutes. Time of the minor penalty, 5:15. Can tell if he did a rough or a hook. I'm pretty sure it was roughing. Could have been a hook, could have been a hold. Doesn't really matter. It's 2 minutes in the box. There's the face-off. Goes to the Cicero corner. They clear this puck all the way out through the neutral zone. Riley Ballou hustling after it, as is Romig. Romig gets to it. Romig trying to come into the slot. Turn shot. Barely gets any of it. Goes wide. Collected by Adam Grady Peterson. That goes out off of Freeman's stick back in, and DeLuca had not cleared out yet. Face-off in the neutral zone. Romig draws it back. Freeman going over to pick it up at the blue line. Sends this puck out and across. Ballou's going to come back and play it off the boards in his own end of the ice. Gets that puck around Romig. Comes up off the blue line around DeLuca to Walker. Walker can't hold it. Caden DeLuca sends it back. Romig spears at that puck, draws it over. Gets it to his forehand shot and a goal. Cicero goal scored by number 21, Jaden Romig. Assisted by number 10, Caleb the birthday boy, DeLuca. 21 from 10. Time of the chill goal, 5:58. Pooler going in after that puck. That puck gets dumped in. Played by Cicero around. Walker comes out, fires it. That goes soft and low. And that's going to get covered up by Justin Drake. Face-off will be to the right side of Drake. Cicero still with this puck at their own end of the ice. Now they come out into the neutral zone. Cameron Call moving up. He's pretty rested. Loses that puck at the blue line. Here comes Goodenough back the other way. Goodenough in the middle. Can't hold on to that puck. Call touches it, and And he's going to go to the box. I mean, he didn't even get a chance to break a sweat. What was Cameron's penalty for? Oh. I didn't even see the play, so. And that's going to be an icing. Cicero penalty, number 15. 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 15, 2 minutes. Time of the minor penalty, 6:53. And it's 5-on-3 for 15 seconds. It's enough time for a goal. Good enough. Pulls that puck over to the side for Pooler. Pooler sends it in deep. Romig over there. Romig gets checked up against the boards. Puck comes back to Pooler. Pooler to Goodenough. Goodenough with it at the corner. Dancing with that puck. Sends it into the middle. Shot Dalin. Save Drake. Rebound comes to Goodenough. Goodenough over to Ballou. Ballou fires it high. Off of Drake. Drops down. Pooler couldn't get his stick down. At the corner. Sent around. Goodenough not able to hold it at the blue line, draws it back into the neutral zone, takes that puck, goes around to Luca and Ballou, cross over the blue line on the far side, coming in at the goal line, shot on net, save Drake, rebound comes out to Osterley, Osterley can't get it by Pooler, Pooler sends it back behind the net, Dalin plays it at the corner, gets it to Pooler, puck comes up in the circle, taken away by Jaden Romig. Romig cutting across center ice, can't dump that puck in around Wilson, second try, gets it back behind the Salmon River net, 5-on-4. Puck set up, Dalin pops it out to the middle for Pooler. Pooler sends it right back to Bailey. Bailey Dalin moving up on the side at the blue line. Dancing in, loses that puck in front of Jonathan Henry. Henry can't get it out. Puck comes to DeLuca. DeLuca gets it into the neutral zone, goes right to Casey Wilson. Wilson to Ballou. Ballou to Pooler. Pooler moving forward at the blue line, fires it, dumps that puck into the corner. Goodenough goes off for his change, as does Pooler. Puck comes to Wilson. Wilson over the blue line, penetrating in. Dalin couldn't get off for his change. He's stuck out there. Dalin on the side. Snaps that puck towards the middle. It goes to Osterley. Osterley sends this high across the neutral zone. Buskey picks it up. Buskey can't get it out. Grady Peterson does. Bailey Dalin at the neutral zone. Bailey trying to keep it away from Henry. He wanted to pass it to Wilson, but couldn't get it to him. Romig presses that puck up against the boards. Dalin goes in, challenges him, forces Romig to send that puck up along the side. Grady Peterson there. Peterson trying to hold it, and that puck comes out off the skate of Osterley. Coming in behind, Casey Wilson. Wilson snaps at it, gets that puck over to Buskey. Buskey coming over the blue line, loses it, and Henry takes it away and sends this puck the length of the ice. Gets it out to Romig. Romig coming in, backhand, forehand, couldn't do it. Wilson snaps that puck away. Gets it out into the neutral zone for Buskey. Buskey, hard pass off the boards for Grady Peterson. Peterson can't pop in with it. Henry trying to get it out, goes off of Osterley's skate, comes right back to Jonathan. He goes the other way. Buskey with it, can't snap it past Romig. Regains control, teams are even. Ward trying to push that puck forward. Osterley brings it over the blue line, turned back out by Buskey, sent in to the corner. No icing, nobody can tell who touched it last. Jonathan Henry picks it up over the goal line, sends it around off the Zamboni door, out to Jack Haynes, shot fired wide. Off the backboards, collected by Logan Peterson at the hash mark. Touches it to the middle for Bibbins. Bibbins can't get that shot off. Held in by Warnes. Warnes can't hold it twice. Comes out to Brown. Brown sends it over to the far side. Logan Peterson comes out. As that puck goes in, Osterley gives it to Henry. Henry sends this out and through for DeLuca. DeLuca can't break the zone because of Warnes. Osterley does. Jonas in the slot, can't get the shot off, swept away by Jack Haynes. Osterley regains control, comes out, center point, fires it over to Nate Ward. Ward on the far side. Centering pass, second try, cleared by Brown. Henry back to Brown. Romig trying to get that shot off, and Hunter Hall covers that puck up. Hunter came in with 8:01 remaining in the second period. That's 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Face off to the right side of Hunter Hall. Goalie change for Cicero. Liam Murphy coming into net as Justin Drake exits the ice. Bork and Goodenough facing off against each other. Goodenough sends it over to the side for Bibbins. Comes out to Henry. Shot fired. Save Hunter Hall. 5-1 is the Cicero Chill lead over the Salmon River Storm. Face off again. This one comes across. Center point call. Fires it. Goes wide right. Grabbed by Warnes behind the net. Sends it to the corner. Sheftick chases it down. Sheftick goes to send it behind the net again. Warnes there. Warnes can't get it by. Sheftick sends it into the middle for Bork. Bork comes around. Loses that puck. Taken away by Walker. Walker from a knee gives it to Goodenough. Goodenough coming over the blue line. Shot fired. Tipped away by Cameron Call. To the corner it goes. Goodenough sends it back to the point. Mason Warnes misses it. Tyler Brown hustling over after, as is Bork. Brown gets that out to Goodenough at the center line. Goodenough loses it. Goes right to Owen Bibbins. Bibbins moving up at the top of the circle. Fires it off the stick of Murphy. And Liam sends that over the netting. Out of play. That's going to be a face-off to the right side of Liam Murphy. Goodenough coming in for the face-off against Jaden Romig. Goodenough pushes it forward, kicks it to his skate, centers it. Nothing doing. Dallin couldn't get there in time. Jonas Osterley over there. Osterley moves that puck into the neutral zone. Jonas over the blue line into the O-zone. Cuts in front of Resigno. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Whitmore, not Osterley. Resigno sends it to the middle. Shot taken by Romig. Blocked by Casey Wilson. At the point, Devin Freeman swings and misses. Second try. Sends out puck behind the net. Played off the backboard by Resigno. Resigno sends it along the side. Goes back behind the net. And that's stuck on the netting, and we're going to have a face-off. 3:05 remaining in the second period. Cicero leads 5-1. Face-off to the left side of Hunter Hall. Romig draws that back, misses everybody, goes through the neutral zone. Dallin and Goodenough chasing after. Freeman there gets to it first, sends it up to Whitmore at the center line. Whitmore curls around over the blue line, drops that puck off for Resigno. Resigno shot on net, save Hunter Hall, and he's going to cover it up and hold it for another faceoff. 2:50 to go in the second period. Romig and Goodenough. Goodenough draws it back. Ballou sends it around behind the net. On the far side, Whitmore plays it off the boards. Whitmore takes it to the corner, has Wilson there. Wilson with that puck. Whitmore on him. Wilson comes away with it. Wilson skating up with it on the far side. Over the blue line in the neutral zone. Butt check accomplished by Freeman. Wilson goes to the ice. A little slow to get up. Going to shake that off. Dallin over here. Sends that puck in. Cameron Call pushes him off. Dallin holds it. Draws it. Oh, Cameron Call with the stick check, a.k.a. slash. Goodenough takes that puck away. Drops it off for Wilson. Wilson fires low. Touched by Pooler. Pooler couldn't get that shot off. Cleared by Freeman. Romig sends it in deep behind the net. Freeman going after it, as is Dallin. Freeman gets it by Dallin on the near side. Pooler to Goodenough. Goodenough taking it to the middle. Curling around, sends it up, flicks it over Romig. Goodenough behind the net, centering pass. Ballou stepping up, winds up, shot. Stick save, Liam Murphy. Puck drops down behind the net. Resigno presses it up against the boards. Dallin looks at him and says, "What are you doing?" Resigno comes out, gives that puck to Whitmore. Whitmore chasing it down, as is Ballou. Ballou cuts off Whitmore, takes that puck away. Ballou passes out to Goodenough along the boards. Goodenough over into the O-zone. Winds up, fakes the shot. Cameron Call loses it. Centering pass. Jack Haynes couldn't get that shot on net. Goes to the corner. And Jonas Osterley grabs it, flicks this out into the neutral zone. Corralled by Casey Wilson. Wilson moving up past Osterley. Trying to get around. Tripped by Freeman. Freeman goes down. Romig touches the puck. Freeman's going to go to the box. Wilson a little slow to get up. Some parent asking how it's a trip. Oh, Romig's going to the box too. What's that all about? So conversation amongst the officials. Hunter Hall playing. Oh, it's a 4-minute. Or it's 2 minors. Well, what the heck? So I think we got incidental minors between 15 and 21. 78's going to box for the trip. That's what started it all. Explanations going on to coaches. Four on 4. Hey, Nick, what's going on, dude? And the confusion sets in. An old mother cries. Her intentions slip to the floor. I would think. If it was incidental minors, yeah. Oh. Oh. Cicero penalty, number 78, 2-minute minor for tripping. Cicero penalty, number 21, 2-minute roughing, 2-minute unsportsmanlike, double minor. And Salmon River, number 2, the goalie, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of these penalties, 13:54. Puck comes out to Ward. 1 minute of play remaining in the second period. 1 minute remaining. Here comes Nate Ward through the neutral zone, collapsed upon by a bunch of people. Peterson taking that puck away, loses it. Hey, don't shake that, please. Ward grips it and rips it, bounces the length of the ice for an icing, 38.1 seconds to go. So it is 5-on-3 for 2 minutes total. Walker drops that back to Brown. Brown off the boards to Walker. Walker looking at the hash mark. Centering pass to Goodenough. 1T misses wide right. Goodenough goes to the corner. Pushed on by Ward. Goodenough still with that puck. Leaning with it. Comes across the slot. Pressured by Osterley. Loses that puck. Ward takes it away. Behind the net. Goodenough takes it back. Ward beats him to that puck though. Goodenough has it. Goes down. Walker going back to battle for that puck. Puck comes up at the hash mark. Osterley overskates it, touches that puck, and it's a hold on Ward. Cicero penalty number 31, 2-minute minor for holding. Number 31, 2 minutes hold. Time of the minor penalty, 14:53. Face-off comes out to the middle. Warren shot fired. Save Liam Murphy. 3.1 seconds to go in the second period. Face-off comes over to the sides. And that's the end of the second period. And that concludes our second period of play on this final game, or final day of games at the 2023 18U Home Invitational Tournament in memory of Matthew Bice, number 55. So to clarify, that was 78 tripping, 2 minutes, 21 unsportsmanlike and a roughing, and then an incidental roughing between 21 and 2. And the 2 minutes served by number 15 because number 2 is a goalie, and there's not enough room in the box for a goalie's ego. So now, remember, the Cold Front Cafe is open, filled with delicious, delectable delights, some of the best crock-pot meals this side of the Salmon River. It actually goes around us. That's okay. Don't forget to stop by and get your raffle ticket for this year's traveling raffle, a Dream Catcher guide service with Captain Rick Mick and his drift boat. You can come back with fistfuls of fish with Captain Rick Mick on the Dreamcatcher Guide service. $5 for one or $5 for 20. Stop by the Cold Front Cafe and get yours now. All right, we got time. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, across the street from the bank next to the Chinese food restaurant, Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81, Dupree's Cleaning Services, exterior cleaning 315.com, and Glory Construction Services. For all of your new building and new structure construction needs, if you're going to have it built in His glory. And it looks like we're just about ready to go here for the third and final period. Off the faceoff comes to Walker. Walker can't hold it, sends it across. DeLuca pokes that deep so he can gain some control. 5-on-3 here. DeLuca to Osterley. Osterley curling around, sends that off the glass, comes back to Wilson. Casey with that puck. Casey, Goodenough trying to set something up. Casey sends it up to Walker. Walker over the blue line. Toe drag in, loses it. DeLuca sends it back. And that's going to be an icing. I'll bring the faceoff back down next to number 75, Liam Murphy. Face-off won by Goodenough, goes to Walker. Walker across the blue, shot and a goal! One of those players comes out of the box. But there were 3 in the box at the time, so it's still 5-on-3. So because our scoreboard here does not retain more than the 2 penalties you see on the board, the third player in doesn't start their 2 minutes until one of those players comes out and a whistle. Since that occurred off a goal, 2 fresh minutes go up on the board for the hook or the hold of Nate Ward. Salmon River goal scored by number 18, Riley Ballou. Assisted by number 21, Braden Walker. From 23, Bryce Goodenough. 18 from 21 from 23. Time of the Storm power play goal, 0:36. There's the faceoff, won by Goodenough, driven forward. Boucher gets a piece of it, sends it back behind the net. Boucher sends it around, off the boards. Dalin grabs it, turns, fires, goal! Goal! Bailey Dalin with the goal! Oh, he said he'd get one for my birthday, and he did. There goes the silly. That came from Goodenough, right? Is that what I said? I think so. He said he'd do it for my birthday, and he did. Salmon River goal scored by number 22, Bailey the Shark Dalin. Assisted by number 23, Bryce Goodenough. 22 from 23. Time of the Storm power play goal. Oh, I forgot. Just a few seconds ago. No. Goal was scored at 107. Thank goodness for replays. Oh, and that one goes in. Oh, my goodness. And I wasn't even watching. I don't know if I got my camera over there in time. All right, who was that? Was that 27, Bork? What do you call rough? Yeah. All right, so that was a Cicero goal scored by number 21, Jaden Romig. Number 21, and time of that goal, 2-0-0. Cicero penalty, number 27, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 27, 2 minutes, rough. Time of the minor penalty, 2:15. Osterley drops that puck back to Freeman. Devin sends it over for Romig. Romig plays it off the boards, back behind the net. Freeman chasing it down into the corner. Thank you all for the happy birthday wishes and the happy birthday texts I'm getting for that happy birthday goal Bailey got. Puck gets cleared out into the neutral zone. Tyler Brown with it. Brown draws it back, sends it up for Grady Peterson. Peterson misses it. Jaden Romig collects that puck. Buskey going in on him. Romig sends it over to Freeman. Freeman sends it across for DeLuca. Caleb misses it, and that goes the length of the ice for an icing. 11:42 remaining in the game. 57 seconds in the player advantage. Cicero leads 6-3. Right, she's more cold today than yesterday, but she doesn't have her coat turned on. Right, she says I don't need it, but she complains she's cold. I don't think she understands how this works. Tyler Brown sends that puck behind the net, collected by Devin Freeman. Freeman coming out for Cicero. Freeman working wide. Freeman winds up, shot, kick, save. Hunter Hall. Rebound goes over against the boards. Freeman tries sending it in deep, goes nowhere. Brown grabs it, rips it up for Logan Peterson. Peterson takes it, sends that puck at the net. Saved by Liam Murphy. Plays that puck to the corner. Walker watches it bounce along the rail. Takes that out. Warren's turn, shot, glove save, Liam Murphy. Face-off will be to the left side of Liam. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the bank. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services, exterior cleaning 315.com, and Glory Construction for all of your new building and new structure construction needs. If you're going to have it built in his glory. Oh, and Henry drives Logan Peterson into the boards, and Henry's laying on top of Logan. He pushed his head into the boards. Logan being helped up. He's going to be okay. Just looking for all of his equipment now. He looks a little dazed. We may want to check him out. Looking for a tooth maybe? This is hockey. His mouth. Oh, they're looking for something. Oh, a screw? Cicero penalty, number 19, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 19, 2 minutes rough. Time of the minor penalty, 4:09. Logan Peterson had a screw loose, and I think he found it. Face off to the right side of Liam Murphy. I'm glad Logan's all right. I would not have choked otherwise. Puck comes back. Wilson sends it over to Ballou. Ballou to Bibbins. Bibbins in the neutral zone. Feels that puck. Osterley steps up, though, and steals it away from him. Sends it off the boards into the neutral zone. Wilson collects it. Wilson moving up. Stopped at the blue line. Has to dance along. Waits for everybody to recheck up. Shot. Glove down. Liam Murphy. That puck was sailing high. But Murphy's not letting anything go by him. He's a goalie. DeLuca coming in, draws back, not able to get that shot off. Wilson regains control of that, sends it up for Goodenough. Goodenough skating forward over the blue line, tries dancing in, loses it. Wilson behind, shot fired, save Liam Murphy. Rebound collected, Walker, shot, save Murphy. Last second, Murphy dives over for the save. More shenanigans going on. Official not having any of it. What do you go, delay a game? Who's serving it? I didn't see who went in. I know, right? Come on. No, he was already in there. I just can't see who's in that box.
I just wrote to Larry who's serving the goalie penalty. Hopefully he answers.
3, Boucher. Cicero penalty, number 75, 2-minute minor for a delay of game. Number 75, 2 minutes delay of game. Penalty being served by one of his teammates. Time of the minor penalty, 5:14. Bork, I thought you were in there already. Oh, Bork, penalty served by number 27. He got comfortable. Walker bringing that puck up over the blue line. Swung on, missed. Osterley pushed down from behind. A little bit of an interference call. Understandably, Cicero wanted to know where that call was. Oh, that's 19 that's in there sitting down. Bork went in to serve. Gotcha. Puck gets sent down. Henry coming in. Henry trying to get that shot off. Ballou sweeps it away. Henry goes down with Ballou's stick. Goodenough comes back, drops that puck for Wilson. Wilson skating up with it through the neutral zone. Wilson over the blue line, coming wide. In deep, centering pass. Hit by Liam. Shot by Walker. Save Liam Murphy.
Shenanigans ensuing. Normally, these two don't play this badly against each other, but end of the season, chip, chip, chippery, here we go. Here's a face-off, swept over to the side by Goodenough. Pooler pushes it around Romig, goes in deep back behind the net. Pooler centering pass attempted, blocked, does not go. Cicero flicks this puck up high. Brown plays that sky ball down, gets it back out into the neutral zone. Osterley collects it. Jonas in his own end of the ice. 17 seconds to burn on that penalty. Goodenough with the wraparound slash and hold, but Goody's going to the box for the slash. You heard it all the way up here. Salmon River penalty number 23, 2-minute minor for slashing. Number 23, 2 minutes slash. Time of the minor penalty, 7:02. They may have been lost. Puck goes back behind it. Jonas Osterley curling around, forced up top high, sends that puck over to Romig. Jaden drawing some time, pulls it over, looking. Pooler guarding him. Romig moving over, drops that back off to Jonas in the middle. Jonas comes over to the circle, drops back to the point for Romig. Romig back to Osterley. Osterley back to Romig. They've got the umbrella fully open. Sends his puck back to Osterley. Osterley backhands this on the far side for Freeman. Shoots that puck, hits the post, goes behind the net. At the corner, DeLuca. DeLuca making space. Flicks it over the goal, comes out to Buskey and Pooler. They send it right back to DeLuca. DeLuca coming around, top high, poked out by Buskey, gets that puck into the neutral zone. Cicero's going to have to check up. DeLuca sends it behind him for Freeman. Freeman to Osterley. Osterley over the blue line, making his way past Warnes. Brown shot, save, Hunter Hall. Puck goes to the corner. DeLuca trying to get at it. Stick check on Warnes. And drops that puck back in for Osterley. Shot fired off the stick of Pooler. Goes up, hits the netting, and drops down. 6:50 to go in this game. 53 seconds in the player advantage for the Cicero Chill. I need more coffee. Faceoff comes over to the side. Pooler grabs it, snaps it off the boards. Spins on its edge like a spinning quarter to Freeman. He gives it over to Romig. Romig gets hit by Warnes, but comes away with that puck. Romig going for the wraparound. Nothing, runs into DeLuca. Where'd you come from? Puck comes out to the point. Henry fires this into the slot. Hit on by Osterley. Saved by Hall. Romig gets it out in front. Goes right to Pooler. Pooler can't clear the zone. Henry rips it back. Blocked by Brown. Brown can't get it out. Osterley holds it, gets it to Henry. Henry snap shot, slow, save. DeLuca can't get the big, fat, juicy rebound. Delayed penalty against Salmon River. I think it's going to be an interference on Pooler. Pass comes across. Henry winds up, shot, save. Rebound comes out. Warnes gets it, and it's going to be a slash on Pooler. Oh, Pooler is the king of slashing. He normally gets away with it. All the time. All the time gets away with it. Salmon River penalty, number 88, 2-minute minor for slashing. Number 88, 2 minutes slash. A pair of slashers in the box. Time of the minor penalty, 9:00. Puck comes over to Freeman. 5-on-4. Oh, that got tipped out, but it tipped in front, but it goes over to the corner anyway. Goodenough on the ice. Can't get that puck past Henry. Henry sends that in deep. Shot along the goal line. Swatted out of the air. High sticking voided. Shot, save, post. Rebound, shot, save. Hunter Hall. Backhanded by Rome. It goes over into the corner. Wilson can't get it away from Osterley. Goodenough does. Comes back to the point. Freeman sends it into the corner. Collected by Casey there. Casey sends this all the way around way hard, and that's going to be an icing. It'll bring the face-off all the way back down. 5:18 to go in the period. 1:19 in the single-player advantage for Cicero. Osterley ready, facing off against Goodenough. Puck is dropped. Goodenough pulls it over to the side for Wilson. Wilson sends it high. Freeman chasing after it, as is Peterson. Freeman just gets to it before Grady comes around behind the net. On the far side, Goodenough coming over, putting a little bit of a body on him at the blue line. Wilson turns this puck back. Gloved by Henry at the center line. Goodenough couldn't get it away. Puck pushed over onto the far side for... who was that? I think it was Resigno. Anyway, Boucher with it, sends it across to Osterley. Osterley to Henry. Henry fires it. Hits the glove of Dylan Buskey, who's sitting on the bench. We'll have a neutral zone faceoff, I think. It may be in the zone. It happened outside in the neutral zone. But Buskey did block it from going in, so I wasn't really sure what the call is on that. Now I know. Neutral zone faceoff. Whitmore lining up against Goodenough. Whitmore sends it over to the boards for Sheftik. Sheftik backhands that puck in deep, goes back behind the net, collected by Wilson. Wilson fires it down, just misses the net for the icing. 33 seconds remaining in the player advantage for Cicero. 4 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in the player advantage for the Chill. 6-3, Cicero leads Salmon River. Logan Peterson kicking his puck out in the neutral zone, swatted at and pushed over to Resigno. Resigno loses it, Warnes tries clearing it, or it's passing it. Sheftik steals it, kicks it up to his stick, misses it. Warnes gets it back into the neutral zone. Puck comes to Cameron Call. Call has it poked away by Goodenough, but Call retreats back and recollects that puck. Call curling around on the far side, goes wide of Logan Peterson over the blue line. Goodenough spearing at it again. Call still with it. Cameron comes around, passes that puck up to Boucher. Not really what he meant, but it's what happened. Boucher with the shot, save Hunter Hall. Teams are even. 3:58 remains in the game. Whitmore in for the faceoff against Jack Haynes. Jack sends it over to the board. Logan Peterson trying to get it out. Puck comes back to Mason Warnes, gets it to Logan. Logan passes it up to Jack. Jack to Braden Walker. Walker takes it up over the blue line. Far white stops short, loses Whitmore, backhands it to the middle. Nobody can get it. Jack Haynes goes over, grabs it at the hash mark, turns shot, deflected away. Brown holds it at the blue line, passes it up to Walker. Walker sends it up towards the goal. Comes out at the hash mark, sent around back behind the goal. Walker on the far side oversteps it to allow Brown to get that puck. Brown tried backhanding it by him, not able to do so. Here comes the Chill. Sheftik with that puck wide, shot, save Hunter Hall, and he covers that puck up. Little skerfuffle in the crease afterwards. Nothing doing. Tyler Brown being settled down. Face-off will be to the right side of Hunter Hall. Romig draws back, couldn't get the shot off, pulls it over to the far side of the slot. Curls around, comes up top of the slot, pushes it low off the skate of Jack Haynes. Romig again moving forward at the circle, big sweeping move. Drops it behind him for DeLuca. DeLuca at the hash mark, sends it across for Freeman. Haynes grabs that puck and throws it out into the neutral zone. And I think, it's a hold. Cicero penalty number 21, 2-minute minor for holding. Number 21, 2 minutes, hold. Time of the minor penalty, 12:06. Puck comes back to the point. Brown off the boards to Jack Haynes. He fires it. Deflected, comes out to Warnes. Pushes it forward, Walker to the middle. Jonas Osterley collects it there. Osterley curling around on the far side in his zone. Has Buskey all over him. Osterley from a knee sends this out into the neutral zone. Grabbed there by Braden Walker. Walker near side loses it to Henry. Henry runs into Buskey. DeLuca picks up the loose puck. DeLuca at his own end of the ice. Passes across far side to Freeman. Freeman sends it over here in front of us. Warnes plays it off the boards. Can't hold it though. Pushes it in. Walker chasing after it. And Walker's going to get called. Officials going to talk about what each one of them saw to determine the severity of or what the actual call is for this penalty. Charging. And an unsportsmanlike. They're pretty much friends anyway, off the ice. On the ice, though, very different story. Salmon River penalty, number 21, 2-minute minor for charging. And Salmon River, number 5, some sort of unsportsmanlike. Could be a 10-minute. Yep, 10-minute unsportsmanlike on number 5. Time of the penalty is 12:48. Remember, let's let the players play, the officials officiate. We're here to watch and love. Freeman taking that puck back behind his own net, curling around. Passes puck up, touched by DeLuca, goes on net. Stopped by Hunter Hall. He tries to shovel that puck away. Wilson with it. Behind his net, trying to keep that puck away from Osterley. Looks like they're having some sort of skating drill going on. Wilson coming out with that puck. Casey over the blue line, moving forward at the hash mark. DeLuca on him. Shot, save, Liam Murphy. DeLuca picks up the rebound. He's going to come back the other way. I told you, this looks like a practice drill. Takes that shot. Bibbins gets the stick, and Hunter Hall gets the save. 1:28 remaining in this game. Tyler Brown's going to spend the remainder of this game in the box with his mother. Puck goes around, far side, held by Call. Call sends it up to the corner, picked up by Riley Ballou. Ballou on the far side, over the blue line, coming up over the center line. Now in the O-zone, moves it to his backhand. Call gets a piece of it. Ballou comes, shot high. Off the glass, drops down. Goes to chase after it, held in by Mason Warnes. Warnes gives it over to Grady Peterson. Peterson in the corner. 1 minute of play remaining in the third period. Final minute of play. Osterley over there gets a piece of it, gives it back to Call. Call, long pass up, gloved by Warnes. Warnes waits for Grady to come out. Out he comes. He passes his puck in. Osterley grabs it. Long pass out. DeLuca misses it. Too much early morning birthday cake and donuts for that boy. Getting a little cross-eyed. Thank you, Uncle Dave, Nora, and Weston, and Aunt Dana. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. If you rewind back to when there's 1 minute, 7 seconds into the third period, Bailey gets me a birthday goal. And it was a sweet goal as well. 1:07 into the third period. Puck gets ripped around, grabbed near side by DeLuca. Sure, he can catch that pass. Sends it all the way across for Resigno. Resigno flicks it on net. Hunter Hall covers it up and holds it. Less than 30 seconds to go in this game. "17 seconds and the player advantage for Cicero. Whitmore and Goodenough. Goodenough wins that faceoff, gets taken away by Resigno. Resigno to Shefnick. Shefnick fires it forward. Goodenough picks off that pass. Here comes Bryce. Bryce moving forward over the blue line. Winds up. Sends it forward to get it around Boucher. And does, but couldn't regain control to take that shot. Goodenough battling along the boards with Whitmore. Whitmore takes it to the corner. Puck comes out. Resigno trying to toe drag it. Goodenough turns. Shot. Save. Rebound. Peterson can't send it in. And that net gets pushed off, this time I think by Peterson. 1.1 seconds to go. We're going to drop this puck as a courtesy. Face off on the right side just for fun. Hunter Hall coming all the way up because he can. And that concludes another exciting game of ice hockey at the Haldane Memorial Arena, home of the 2023 18U Home Invitational Tournament in memory of Matthew Bice, number 55. We'd like to thank all parents, players, coaches, and volunteers for making this weekend and hockey possible. Shout out to our officials for keeping this game sane and safe for our players. We couldn't do it without you. Be sure to stop by the Cold Front Cafe for something delicious to eat. It is jam-packed full of homemade hot crock-pot meals. Get yours today. Pick up your raffle ticket for this year's traveling raffle. The drawing will be on Saturday for the Dreamcatcher Guide Service with Captain Rick Mick. You can get a boatload of fish with Captain Rick Mick if you win the Dreamcatcher Guide Service traveling raffle. I am the Dan-Dalin. I'll see you here this afternoon. Don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone. Oh, where's my stuff? Yeah, shout out one more time to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81. Dupree's Cleaning Services, exteriorcleaning315.com. Glory Construction and Development for all of your new building and new structure construction needs. Coming up next will be the consolation game between Oswego and Binghamton. And then after that, these two teams will battle it out for the championship game. I am the Dan-Dalin. I'll see you here in just a few minutes. Make it a great day.